This is the single season challenge and the rules are simple. The goal of this series is to win the college football playoff in just one season with a completely random team. That team will be picked for us by this wheel that has every team in NCAA football besides the 30 teams that are a 90 overall in any category. And as you can see, we will be playing with the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Now that we have our squad, we will be able to upgrade our team by stealing 2 offensive players and 2 defensive players from 4 different teams. But the catch is we can't steal from any teams in our own conference, and once we steal from one team, we can't steal from that conference again. Additionally, we can only pick 1 player from the 4 overall ranges you see here on screen, and on top of all of that, we will have to spin a wheel that will tell us what positions we can take from. With our 2 offensive wheel spins, we got a wide receiver and a left tackle, so we decided to go with 90 overall Xavier Worthy from Texas and 89 overall Joshua Gray from Oregon State. With our first defensive wheel spin, we got a right end, and we wanted to try to get a 99 overall, so we settled for 84 overall TJ Jackson from Troy. And then with our final wheel spin, we got a cornerback, and unfortunately we could not pick the best 2 players, as Clark Phillips and Emmanuel Forbes both play for conferences we have already picked from. So we went with the next best option, 96 overall Devon Witherspoon from Illinois, who is currently one of the favorites to win Defensive Rookie of the Year in the NFL. So that's a pretty solid pickup. To finish off building our squad, we need to find our freshman wildcard player. This player obviously has to be a freshman. He has to be a 75 overall or worse. He has to play in a group of 5 conference. And the key with this guy is he upgrades 2 overalls every time we win, as long as he is getting regular snaps. So with all of that being said, I thought it would be smart to pick up a quarterback, since our current quarterback is just a 77 overall. So after doing some scrolling, we stumbled across 73 overall Joshua Wood from Fresno State, and as you can see, he has basically the same throwing stats as Jeff Sims, so this was an absolute no-brainer. Okay, we have now finished building our squad as we welcome these 5 players to Georgia Tech. Now we have to welcome our new coach, who is none other than future, I don't know, I just looked up famous people from Georgia and this is what came up. So yeah, if you're interested at all, these are the conferences I have concocted, so pause if you would like. And now Future was ready to sign his 1-year contract at Georgia Tech. The only thing we had to do was randomly generate our schedule, and the computer had us playing Colorado State to start the season. Then right in the middle of the season, Josh Wood will have to face his former team in Fresno State, and then we finish off the season against our in-state rival, the Georgia Bulldogs. Before we hop into any game, we have to spin this wheel that has some reward challenges and some punishment challenges. And for our first game, if we hold Colorado State to under 20 points, all of our defensive starters will get a +1 overall boost. Oh yeah, one last thing. If any of our players wins Conference Player of the Week, they will get a +2 upgrade. If any of our players wins NCAA Player of the Week, they will get a +5 upgrade. And if any of our players wins an award at the end of the season, they will also get a +5 upgrade. Okay, that's all the setup we have to do. Let's get into the game. Alright, the series is off and running, but our offense is not, as we are not able to do anything on our first drive, being held to a 3 and out. Their defense was pumped, but luckily we were able to force a punt as well, and now our offense was able to get to work. Josh Wood finds Malachi Carter here after Hassan Hall's rush, but right away we saw that Josh Wood was just a freshman, as he completely missed his man there. Good thing is he put that behind him very quickly, because he threw this dime to Nate McCollum, getting us on the board first, and our defense kept up the pressure, forcing them to kick this insanely long field goal. There was just no shot that was ever going in. We took advantage of the good field position as Josh Wood hit Xavier Worthy, getting us into the red zone, where he would then find Malachi Carter to put us up 2 touchdowns. Again, our defense put on the clamps, allowing us to get the ball back, and thanks to a great punt return from Dante Smith, it was easy for us to get our 3rd touchdown of the game, going up 21-0 halfway through the second. Our defense got one more stop before the half, leaving us under a minute to go downfield, which was plenty of time, especially when Joshua Wood kept throwing dots. He found Malachi Carter yet again for this 47-yard touchdown reception before the half, putting us up 28-0 going into the break, and it was really nothing new in the second half. Our defense kept being a powerhouse, and so did our offense. Xavier Worthy got his first touchdown as a Yellow Jacket right here, putting us up even more, and with their offense being completely stagnant, our defense gave us yet another shot at scoring, and Hassan Hall took that to the house. We took a 42-0 win over Colorado State in our first game, and this performance from Josh Wood got him ACC Player of the Week, which means he gets gets a +2 upgrade on top of his +2 upgrade for winning the game. Additionally, we completed our challenge from pregame, so all of our defensive starters got a +1 upgrade going into our first few conference games of the season. We will play both Duke and North Carolina, but that won't be until next episode. Stay tuned.